Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, this morning I'm able to come here to give a talk on religion and belief because I will get benefit from it. Why not me continue to talk on the subject of religion and belief, and you who listen to this talk will also get the benefit from it. Why? Because we are thinking of the future where we will face the day of judgment in the life of after death. So in the day of judgment, even after we die, who will be asked on our belief and Aqidah. The question like, Mi Rabbuka, who is your God? Things like that. There are more questions than this that we have to answer correctly, and my talk is based on reading the Koran and Gospel of Barnabas. Both are the revelation. They come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sent to us through His messengers, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as well as Jesus sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alhamdulillah that we can continue to give this talk, and you continue to listen after we made intelligent choice of talking on this subject, listening to this subject on the topic of religion and belief. So as usual, let me recap what I have been talking yesterday on reading the Koran. Okay, I hope my memory is alright. This morning on reading the Quran is still the story of Maryam or Mary, that angel came to Maryam telling her good news that she will give birth to a baby boy who would be chosen as the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Mary was surprised and asked or said or response to the angel Jibril, telling the angel that how come she would have give birth to a baby when he had not got married yet. Then the angel said to her that when Allah wish it, then that can come in reality. So that is famous, the term virgin birth given to the mother of Jesus, and Jesus is often referred in the Koran, Jesus the son of Mary. Okay, that complete my recap on reading the Koran. Motorcycle is coming. Okay. Oh, we just want to have a ride on the beach. Look like an European man playing with his dirt bike on the beach. Seems to enjoy it. So I wave my hand and he responds. It's alright. Well, let me recap on reading the Gospel of Barnabas. Yes, I still remember the angel Michael and the story of what happened to the Satan. The first opening of the book, meaning the judgment. The first opening of the book was the Satan put forward, then the angel Michael or Michael took a sword and smite Satan with the sword for a number of times. That is, I think it was mentioned 100,000 times that the Satan was smite with the sword. And then the unbelievers was also smite with sword before they were dragged to hell. So some unbelievers smite 100 times, depend on what the severity of their crime or their cruelty on earth, depend on how Allah judge them. So some 100 times, 50 times, 1,000 times, 10 times, even 5 times. The frequency of Michael smite the unbelievers the rebellious people on earth with sword before they were dragged to abyss of hell. That complete my recap on reading Gospel of Barnabas. Now, brothers and sisters, let me read the Koran. Let's see the page. This way back. Okay, we are now on page 56. Start on with sentence 46. So page 56, start with sentence 46. And to get the barakah of this morning, let me read the first sentence in Arabic. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa yakullimun nasu fil muhdi waqah fil mudi walakahlam wa minas salihin I think that's it, the sentence, the first sentence. Sadaqallahul Azim. Rather a short sentence. So, brothers and sisters, let's read the meaning of the sentences on page 56 of my Quran. And he talked with people when he was still in the arm, and when he would be grown up, and he was among of the people who is pious. So what it means, Jesus can talk when he was still a baby or newborn, and he will also talk to the people on sub-religion when he grew up. And Mary said, "Oh my God, how will I have a baby when there is no man touch me?" Then Allah said, "That is Allah created what He liked to create, and if Allah just need to create anything, Allah only say be, and it will be." So next sentence, Allah taught him the book and knowledge of Torah and Injil. Injil means gospel or Barnabas or gospel. So Jesus will be taught the book of Torah and Injil. So the difference between Prophet Muhammad and Jesus, Injil come to Jesus in one go, planted into his heart, while Prophet Muhammad received the Koran over the period of the revelation, over the period of 23 years. So it did not come in one go, but angel Gabriel came to him in the period of 23 years of the revelation. But then the advantage is that each time there is a revelation, Prophet Muhammad taught the revelation to the Muslim, and Muslim memorize it by heart. And then when another revelation came, Prophet Muhammad taught to the Muslim, and the Muslim memorized it by heart. So it make it easy for the Muslims to memorize the Quran, because it came in bit by bit. And as a messenger of Allah to the children of Israel, he said, "I come to you with miracle from my God." And that make you from earth when he make the shape like bird, then I blow it, then it became bird with the leaf of Allah. So the miracle of Jesus include if making out of earth a flying bird in the leaf of Allah, and I cure the people who were blind from when they were still young or when they were from birth, blind from birth, and people who suffer from leprosy, and revive the people who had died in the by the leaf of Allah. And I tell you, what have you eaten and what you have kept in your house? Verily, that is a sign of the truth of me being messenger of Allah. If you are the people who are believing, or if you are believers, so of course, in order for people to believe, there must be a clear sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to his messenger, is the miracle. And for people who believe in the revelation of Torah, which had come before me, to make me to allow for you which had been forbidden of you, and I bring to you miracle from my God. Because of that, put trust to Allah and obey me. I think sentence 50 is still the saying of Jesus. Let me read again. And as the people who confirm the truth of the Torah that came So the book of Torah was given to Moses. So Jesus confirmed the truth. The Torah that came before him, so that he allow to you the portion that had been forbidden on you, and I come to you to bring clear sign from the miracle from my God. Because of that, put trust to Allah and obey me. Verily, Allah is my God and you God. Because of that, worship Him. That is the way that is straight. So this is still Jesus, the saying of Jesus. At that time, Jesus feel that the children of Israel were against him, and he said, "Who will become my helper to raise up the religion of Allah?" Then the group of people, Hawariyun are the disciples. Is Arabic word or Quranic word. It means the disciples of Jesus. Is also known as Hawariyun. And the Hawariyun, the disciple of Jesus, said, "We are the people that have religion of Allah, and we are the believers. We believe in Allah. Be witness, we are the Muslim." So the disciple of Jesus was also saying that they were Muslim. So that complete my reading of the Quran this morning. So now let me read Gospel of Barnabas. You were reading chapter 57 yesterday. Let's see the continuation of chapter 57. Yes. The continuation is just the next page. Already arranged. Alhamdulillah. Let's see, we should be reading chapter 58 this morning. Let's see. Okay, it's not a long chapter. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. While Jesus was speaking, the disciples wept bitterly. And Jesus wept many tears. Then after he had wept, John spoke, "O Master, we desire to know two things. The one is, how is it possible that the messenger of God, who is full of mercy and pity, should have no pity on reprobates that they, seeing they are of the same clay as himself? The other is, how is it to be understood that the sword of Michael is as heavy as 10 hells, then more than one hell? Jesus replied, have you not heard that David the prophet says, how he just shall laugh at the destruction of sinners, and shall deride with him with this word, saying, I saw the man who put his robe in his strength and his riches, and forgot God. Truly, therefore, I say to you, Abraham shall deride his father, Adam shall deride all probate men, and this shall be because the elect shall rise again to perfect and united to God. They shall not conceive in their mind the smallest thought against his justice. Each of them shall demand justice about all the messenger of God. As God lives, in those present I stand, though how I weep for pity of mankind. On that day I shall demand justice without mercy against those who despise my word, and most of all against those who defile my gospel. Oh, this is really hard saying. No mercy. So the justice of God prevail over all other justice. That is clear, brothers and sisters. And with that, I complete my reading of the gospel. Thank you very much. Complete my reading of the gospel and the Koran. Thank you very much for listening.